What we're looking at here is my lovely collection of Cyldon model steam engines. Now, Cyldon was the brand name for a company by the name of Sidney S. Bird and Sons, and they made model steam engines, 5 in total, as you can see, all here, my collection, between 1947 and 1951, and the models were numbered. So we have the 13.1, which is this one, the 13.2, which is one of my favourites because it's got a rotary valve on it, the 13.3, the 13.4, and the 13.5. And for many years I assumed that I had the entire collection, and technically I do. However, I spotted something on eBay the other day, I put a bid on it and I won it. So let's have a look at that. This is also a Cyldon, and it is a 13.1, same as this, except that it isn't. So I'll move the others out of the way and we'll put this one next to this one, and you see if you can spot the differences. Now before we start, this is not the original base. This metal base has been made up. It's also had an extension made on the steam pipe here, and this valve. This has all been added. So you could ignore this because this isn't part of the original, neither is this. Originally, this engine would have been in front of the firebox just like it is on this one. Those are modifications that were made to the second one. So what's the big difference? Well, there are two. The big one is the firebox. As you can see, very different. 3 of the other Cyldons have the same firebox as this, although this one I think is steel, whereas 2 of the others are aluminium. But it's the same, it's got the same cutouts in it. This one, as you can see, is very different. It's got holes, not these cutouts. So that's a big difference between the two. And there is another difference. So, all of the others Cyldon models, apart from the 13.5, which has its own built-in burner, have this burner, identical to this one. This burner is different, as you can see. It has a heat shield. None of the others have this, only this one. Now, from what I can discover, this is a very early version of the 13.1. This is the later version, and the 13.1 early version was the only one to have the burner with the heat shield and this type of firebox. So this was probably actually made in 1947. So they were only made for 4 years. So this is, you know, this is obviously a very early version. Very lucky. I didn't even know about these until I saw this on eBay, and I started having a look at it and realised that it was very different to mine. I thought, oh, that's interesting. And I did my research and discovered what I've just been telling you. So yeah, very lucky to find it. So definitely some work to be done on this. I want to put it back to how it was. I could need to make up a small wooden base for it, get rid of this extended steam pipe, put it back to how it was, and basically just do a recondition on it. But I don't think it's going to take a lot of work. It is missing the little chimney, but again, that's fairly easy to fabricate. So yeah, very pleased to have this in my collection of Cyldon model steam engines. So right, let's get on with it, take it apart. Time to disassemble the Cyldon 13.1, and as usual I'm going to start by taking off all the ancillary parts. Hopefully I have tested them and they do unscrew. So that's the whistle, safety valve, which does work, moves up and down, great. I need to take that off as well. I need a screwdriver for that. Fill level plug. Take that out over there. I'll take the piston cylinder off. There we go. Right, now what I'm going to do is see if I can disassemble this. I need to examine this because I'm not entirely sure how it all goes together. I think it is just an interference fit. Well, that was a fight and a half. I did manage to get it apart, but sadly during the process I managed to break the crank. It's very, very thin brass, and it just snapped. That was taking quite a lot of care. I had to use a lot of force to get it apart, but I can make another one of those. That's not too difficult to do. I'm sure I can reproduce that. But yeah, it all seems to be interference fit. Nothing's threaded as far as I can tell. So yes, it was a bit of a pain. Okay, so the next thing is I want to take these pipes, this extension pipe off. So I'm going to attempt to desolder this. I think it's soldered in place. I'll do that while all of this is still in place. I think that will be easier. So that's what we're going to do next. Yeah, as I suspected, it's soft solder, which is going to come apart fairly easily. Yeah, basically falling off. I'll get this end off. There we go. Okay, well that was a lot easier than trying to get the crankshaft out. So I think we can disassemble the rest of it now. It's just screws holding it all together. Yeah, it turns out they're BA screws holding this thing together, so hopefully we should be able to get these off fairly easily. These ones on the actual engine frame, they're loose. That's always useful. I didn't actually loosen these off. These were actually loose. Yeah, so there's the engine frame. It's fairly straightforward. That will clean up nicely. And on the slightly larger on the boiler. Right. That's one. That's not going to come out. Let's try this one. That's two. I'll just flip it over to do the final one. There we go. Right, so this should come off now. Oh, there we go. Oh, extra plate inside there, didn't realise that. Okay, so I don't know where you can see that, but there you go. Quite filthy in there. And I have to do something with this pipe, because this was, I think, the original steam pipe, and that's going to have to be redone. But yeah, it's all in there. Yeah. So just got to get the firebox. That's just a matter of removing this, the clips that hold this boiler band in place, and we'll have it all apart. Well, here it is in all its disassembled glory. It's a bit of a fight, but it did come apart in the end. Obviously, I won't be using this This is not the original base. The original base would have been wood. This is, however, brass. So this is very definitely going to be saved and recycled and used again. Big bit of brass sheet there, very useful. Yeah, so all the rest of it just needs cleaning up. So vinegar bath mainly for the, obviously for the boiler and the firebox. And yeah, just clean up the rest of it. So it'll all clean up quite nicely. But I've obviously got bits to remake here. I don't know whether I bent this, but the crankshaft is very definitely bent. So I'll replace that, and if I can get this pulley off, then we'll use it. If I can't, I'll make a new one. I've got to make a new crank anyway. So, but yeah, it's all there. So oh, still got to make a chimney for it. Yeah, and a base. So quite a lot of work to do. So but no, onward and upward.